Have you ever heard about the BSP? The BSP stands for Board Support Package, and that terminology is widely used in our real project. So in this lecture, you're going to understand how the BSP is organized or delivered during your real project. And in case of Linux software development, and we can have the prayer in the Linux BSP ecosystem. The first prayer is going to be a Linux kernel community. As now, Linux kernel community is maintaining the version of Linux kernel. And first version of Linux kernel is mainline Linux kernel version, and second, the version of Linux kernel is stable version of Linux kernel. And then second prayer of Linux BSP ecosystem is SoC vendor. What is SoC vendor? SoC vendor include Qualcomm, MediaTek, NXP, and NVIDIA. And they are responsible for designing their own IP at hardware level, and then they have to design their own IP using the specific driver. So what the SoC vendor does is to choose the appropriate stable version of Linux kernel, and then they will add the piece of code to control their IP using Linux device driver. And then the SoC vendor have to customize their driver, or sometimes they have to implement their new features in their own the bootloader, and then they have to implement their debugging program or fresh tool. And then they package all of the software into the binary, one package. That package is called the BSP. And right after the SoC vendor realized that their code, their Linux driver, and their software is stable enough to be delivered their BSP, and then their customer will take the BSP code from the SoC vendor, and then the customer will perform additional action to develop their project. And OEM, the customer can be the manufacturing company like Samsung and another global corporation, and then the embedded software engineer at the customer companies will have the communication with the BSP engineer in the SoC vendor. The form of the BSP include bootloader, device driver, kernel configuration, a library and API, and fresh and debugging tool. If the OEM customers are in the situation to develop their new product using the new chipset, then it is likely that they can detect some of the bug inside this kind of device driver or bootloader. And then if they identified some of the problem inside the BSP, and customer will open up their ticketing service for the technical service. The most well-known ticketing service is Qualcomm and SR service request, and then every time then customers identify the issues, then if they are try to send the email to the Qualcomm software engineer, and Qualcomm BSP engineer might respond that, please open up your issues using the Qualcomm Service Request. Qualcomm Service Request is well known the ticketing service that is maintained by Qualcomm. And then let's talk about the BSP for automotive software development. The types of BSP for automotive, the business sector include telematics, AVN, MICOM, we can call MICOM as MCU, and ADAS. In this tutorial video, we explore what the BSP is and how BSP can be delivered and how the customer can have the communication with the SoC vendor. So thank you for watching this tutorial video. See you next time.